Hello, I'm recording this on December 18th, and that means two things. I hope you all had a chance to enjoy the Lyrid meteor shower if you could. And it is time for the Darkness News update. Let's just get into the news. A study has found that bluer lamps leads to increased fatalities in moths. This is a study showing that that rates of predation doubled under LED compared to HPS. This is a jump from 8% to 16%. Whereas total darkness had a predation rate of 18%. We also have another study showing that migratory bird flyways are shifting to have more urban stopovers, which is leading to more bird strike incidents. This sort of density issue is going to become a bigger and bigger problem unless cities can start changing how they light and how they put glass in skyscrapers. We have a study from Harvard Medical showing that daytime sleepiness is linked with cardiovascular risk, which is to say that people who get less than 6 hours of sleep have an 83% chance increased risk of a heart attack. Complutense University of Madrid has mapped light pollution on the Iberian Peninsula. They were able to collect a number of very high detail satellite photos and assemble them into one montage of all the light on that part of the continent. In Denmark, Bulbjerg is their second DarkSky park. It's on the north coast. This is not a particularly big park, but it's more space, and that's never bad. Volunteers on the Canary Islands have been able to rescue 3,200 dazzled seabirds, mostly shearwaters. Groups doing these rescues were also noting lighting fixtures in the area that would need retrofits or modification as part of that. A state rule in New Hampshire is actually loosening the approval process for church. This is a state-level thing that specifically targets municipalities, saying that they can't make approval contingent on parking or lighting plans, which could see changes in how churches get lit in the area. Related, Wasatch County citizens are seeking a public referendum on LDS temple zoning. They need 3,200 signatures to make what is a procedural issue and how it was approved a matter of public debate. It'll be decided on a vote in November's election. Keweenaw Mountain Lodge in Michigan has received state funds to pursue a designation from DarkSky International. This is an $8,000 grant for new lighting and new lighting controls that would hopefully get them involved in the organization's DarkSky lodging program. Pima County, Arizona, has formed a new light pollution committee with new education and awareness campaigns planned around Tucson. Sanibel, Florida, is offering guidance on their new DarkSky lighting code. This is a golf course island community that has already passed a number of excellent regulations, but now begins the process of encouraging people in the area to actually abide by that and how to shop for full cutoff fixtures. Quantock Hills in Somerset in the UK has begun a new light pollution project. This was the country's first national landscape, similar to a preserve program, and they have released a new position statement as part of a plan to improve existing lighting in the area and create new lighting rules for new construction. The London Shard is the tallest thing in the UK. It might also be the brightest thing, as the lighting for this December has been visible from 14 miles away. In India, the seaside town of TVM has begun uplighting trees as part of a bigger lighting initiative in the city to improve lighting throughout, but conservationists are pointing out that uplighting trees is of course harmful to birds. Pilbara, Western Australia, a group of volunteers found 30 turtle hatchlings, all clustered around one light fixture in the park. They are planning a policy review for their lighting in that area. Lighting vendor DW Windsor has launched a Light Responsibly campaign, which aims to educate designers and practitioners how to abide by various principles of responsible, respectful, better outdoor light. UK businesses have begun to support their third-shift workers. A couple of companies, Co-op, Britvic, British Airways, and Thames Water, have all launched support programs for necessary overnight workers to help them find sleep, to manage their sleep, and just be healthier overall. We have a new app called Nachtlichter. It is a new app that is a citizen science tool allowing individuals to collect and contribute data to starlight visibility at night. Speaking of apps, there's a new app called Noctalgia. It's made it into a congressional app challenge. This is an edutainment program combining gameplay, trivia, and hopefully improving how people understand what is going on with night skies right now. We have found that e-readers, even illuminated models of e-readers, are better for your sleep, for nighttime reading, compared to tablets or phones. So keep that in mind. And another thing to keep in mind with indoor lighting is that your decorative lighting is a circadian hazard. If you've got a tree set up, I think we all have that one neighbor who saw, the Griswold house as a model, not as a warning. But you have to be aware that, you may be your own Griswold in your own house, and that could be harming your ability to sleep for the winter. But, that's a bummer. But hopefully timers are always your friend. Anyway, I've been Scott Wachter. Thank you to our support from viewers like you through the power of the Lighting and Darkness Foundation. Any donation to them helps me continue this show, helps us continue our initiatives, and helps us with new programs that we will be launching next year. Otherwise, I'll see you next year. I hope you have a good one.